We got a problem in our hands, America. We got people pretending to be fake dentists and operating on your teeth. Yeah, you heard me right. We got to get to the bottom of this.
Dentist is arrested in Schaumburg. Customers first came to CBS 2 to complain about fake braces and chipping teeth.
Lauren Victory is live in our newsroom now. Lauren, the woman is charged with a felony.
Yes, and this is not Monica Davis's first run-in with the law. In our CBS 2 investigation 2 weeks ago, we told you how Davis was arrested in January by police in Nevada for similar allegations that she was doing work on people's mouths without a license. Monica Davis turned herself in to Schaumburg police. Investigators charged her with practicing medicine without a license. That's a felony.
Teeth whitening.
The self-proclaimed dentist with no credentials is seen...
Look at her. She literally operated on people's teeth with no credentials and no licenses. And people actually believed her? Oh, man, come on. Don't tell me you guys fell for the okie dokie. Y'all got to be careful for these scammers on Facebook and Instagram. Yeah, they'll sell you anything and make you believe it too. Oh, man. People actually believed in this theft. This scammer.
Working on a patient in this online advertisement posted in October. Davis says her company, called the Veneer Experts, offers all sorts of services.
Missing teeth replacement, braces removal, and veneers.
Monica Bailey and her daughter say they received braces from the Veneer Experts in this Schaumburg office building after seeing an ad on Facebook. They say they had trouble booking a follow-up appointment.
One of the numbers was disconnected. The other one, nobody would answer.
Bailey started researching and discovered her so-called dentist installed her braces after being picked up by police in Las Vegas for operating without a dental license there.
Hold up, wait a minute. You telling me she did this in Las Vegas and then got on bond in Las Vegas, flew to Chicago, opened up a new office there, and started operating on people's teeth in Chicago too? Oh, man.
It's crazy to me that she can do this in Las Vegas and post bail, and you come here and do the same thing. It's like you have no fear.
Fight together.
In a previous CBS 2 investigation, a real licensed dentist examined Bailey and determined the braces from Davis do nothing.
They don't connect to anything in the back, and so there's no way to move the teeth.
Another one of Davis's customers tells us his tooth...
Ooh, what's wrong with Buddy's teeth? Is this the work that the scam artist dentist did to his teeth? He got on the fangs, looking like Count Dracula. Oh, come on. You believed her too?
Tooth chipped just days after he received veneers. A third Davis client says her molar fell out after her appointment. I heard back from Davis's lawyer a short time ago. He says she...
Yo, how do people fall for this? Come on now. If it seems too good to be true and too cheap to be true, it ain't true. Yo, this is crazy. She over here operating on people's teeth, putting fake braces, charging them thousands of dollars, putting Count Dracula veneers on people's teeth, and charging them thousands of dollars to do so. And people is falling for this. Something ain't right with people's brain, man. Something ain't right. But we got another story to get into.
Convicted in a murder for hire plot. Prosecutors say a key part to the plot was a cell phone that was smuggled into prison.
This makes a mockery of our criminal justice system, that we catch you, we incarcerate you, yet still you offend from inside a prison.
Prisoners with cell phones. This is an issue that Channel 9 has investigated for years. Officials say current laws limit what they can do about this. Our South Carolina...
Okay. So here goes the plot. We got these criminal convicts up in prison getting cell phones, flip phones up in prison and making calls and say, hey, man, hello? Yeah, we got to murder somebody. Yeah. Matter of fact, we got to murder 2 people. Get ready. It's going to go down. We're going to get down to business. Hang up that phone in prison and toss the phone away. Yeah. An inmate uses an illegal cell phone to hire a hitman to kill a Fort Mill mother. You hear that? Why is she in prison? She already in prison serving her time. And she making hitman calls in prison. Y'all be careful out there. You don't know you. The hitman might come after you next.
Carolina reporter Tina Terry is live now in Fort Mill to walk us through this case. Tina?
Yeah, Erica, this cell phone issue nearly cost a local mother her life. Fort Mill police say that a hitman forced his way inside of her house and tried to kill her. Now, we are told by investigators that this was all orchestrated by a state prisoner who used his cell phone to set up the hit. That woman and her baby were inside their home at this Fort Mill apartment complex in 2021. Investigators say this man, Jerry Kennard, tricked her into opening the door.
He had managed to steal some mail from her mailbox, came over in the guise of saying that, I received your mail, and it's not mine. It has your address. I want to get this mail back to you. And at the time that occurred, then she opened the door and he made his way in.
Prosecutors say Kennard was a hitman hired indirectly by this woman, Amaya Givens. They say Givens was jealous of the victim and used her contacts to get to this man, Preston Hicks, a South Carolina prisoner. And they say Hicks used an illegal cell phone from behind bars to put out the hit.
She was a strong woman, and she maintained her presence of mind throughout that incident. She didn't panic.
Solicitor for York County, Kevin Brackett, says Kennard assaulted the victim, but that she managed to get out of the apartment with her baby.
A couple of things went on in here.
Robert Munn lived nearby when it happened. He says it's a shame someone could arrange this from prison.
They don't need to be talking on those cell phones, making it easy on them.
Brackett says the problem could be solved by jamming cell phone signals, but a federal law prevents government from interfering with radio signals.
It's very serious, and it's very easily solved. The law that prevents prisons from jamming cell phone signals dates back to 1934. There were no cell phones back in 1934.
And today, a state senator told me that House Bill 4002...
Oh man, they about to ban cell phones in prison. What they should already been did a long time ago. All these prisoners and convicts, you'll be on Instagram watching them flaunt these cell phones, flaunt these drugs, flaunt them noodles and peanut butter sandwich they eating up in prison. Flaunting just everything. Yeah, they still doing trap calls in prison. They still doing hit calls, as you can see, in prison. Don't nothing change in prison. These convicts are smart. They always find a loophole around the law. Now we're going to get into another subject here. Keeping y'all informed of what's going around.
Cheryl, we are told by multiple police sources and someone close to Officer Luis Huesca's family, this arrest comes as an enormous relief. Investigators have been at this complex for hours, and just before sunset earlier tonight, agents with multiple agencies surrounded and walked out Xavier Tate Jr. We are also told by multiple sources that the handcuffs used to arrest him were the handcuffs that belonged to Officer Huesca. Chicago Police and U.S. Marshals Fugitive Task Force moved in on this Glendale Heights apartment complex Wednesday evening, ready to arrest the man who they say killed Officer Luis Huesca. This is the moment captured by a neighbor's cell phone camera. Chicago Police and U.S. Marshals walked Xavier Tate Jr. down a flight of stairs surrounded by law enforcement. According to Chicago Alderman Brian Hopkins and multiple police sources, the handcuffs restraining Xavier Tate Jr.'s wrists behind his back were the department-issued handcuffs belonging to the officer.
Oh, man. Buddy looked stressed. Buddy looked like, he gonna be in for a surprise. You done took down an officer, you know what I'm saying? So you gonna be in for a shock of your life. Yeah, buddy, it don't look too good for you. And by the way, I don't know why you limping, but it don't look too good. Maybe they done broke your leg off, you know what I'm saying? They done broke your leg. They say, you know what, you done shot one of our officers, so we gonna break one of your legs. Because Buddy limping. He don't look too healthy. He don't look in great shape right now. And I can tell you, I'm going to give you one tip and one tip only. You shouldn't have pulled that trigger, buddy. Because you went for a world of trouble.
they say Tate Jr. murdered. People who live in this complex watched investigators swarm in from the safety of their home, and others were warned to stay away.
I was actually warned by my sister. She also lives across the street from all of this. She told me, don't come home at all. Stay wherever you are, don't come home. There's helicopters, police everywhere. Makes me...
By the way, if you haven't liked the video, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. I really appreciate it. Thank you, and let's get back to it.
Kind of think twice about where I'm living.
This multi-agency arrest marks the end of a 10-day manhunt for Luis Huesca's accused murderer. Just a day after Officer Huesca's murder, Chicago police began circulating this surveillance video of a suspect inside multiple convenience stores and walking down Gage Park sidewalks in the hours before and just after Huesca was gunned down. Then Friday, a Cook County judge signed an arrest warrant charging Xavier Tate Jr. with Officer Huesca's murder, and police released these photos of Tate Jr. and said he was the suspect in that widely circulated surveillance video. On this same day, a judge signed Xavier Tate Jr.'s arrest warrant. Investigators arrested his relative, Cassius Tate, at a home in Chicago's Morgan Park neighborhood. Prosecutors say police showed up looking for Xavier Tate Jr., and as they searched the home, police say Cassius Tate tossed a gun over the fence. That gun, they say, belonged to Officer Luis Huesca. Now, days after police and Officer Huesca's family buried the young officer, his long-sought accused killer is in police custody.
R.I.P. to the officer. R.I.P. Buddy didn't even have to pull the trigger like that. It wasn't even that serious. The thing about it, too, is they said the officer fired no shots. So, Buddy, I don't know why you did what you did, but like I said, you went for a world of hurt once they get you in themselves. Believe me. Believe me, buddy. I thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for tuning in with me. I love y'all. Thank you for the support. Deuces and salute.